1 minute. Here we go. Y'all ready? I think I'm ready. 3, 2, 0, 1. We're live. Another AM stream. Why is it so bright? It is extremely bright in my room. I think it's because, I don't know. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that one was bad. There you go. There you go. Anyways. Welcome to another stream, everybody. Welcome to another week. We have a great week ahead of us. A great week ahead of us. And yeah, dude, guys, let's get into it right away. Let's get into it. Waste no time. Hola, hola. Hoping for manipulation, take out the low resistance liquidity run, turn to equal highs and all-time highs. Last week was great. Dodgy, it's next Monday. We're streaming with Dodgy next Monday. We have an amazing stream today coming up, guys. We got a very interesting market. And yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Ben, you missed last night. What happened last night? All right, let's go. Shebang. We're back. Back with another stream, baby. Let's go. Bias is bullish? Yeah. I'm learning from your videos. Hey, let's go. No, there's... Am I facing login issues with Tradeovate? Well, I left Tradeovate open, so I'm in Tradeovate right now. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. We got a beautiful session ahead of us, guys. Let's lock in. All right. Let's take a look at oil here. As you can see on the daily chart, oil does look like it wants to sell off. It gapped up higher, but it does look like it wants to continue down lower. It is in that new week opening gap, and it's kind of rejecting back up to the upside or consolidating, but I'm anticipating that we are going to turn up. We are filling about 75% of this new week opening gap, not even 100 yet. Now, remember, there's always a possibility that we can repeat what happened last week, right? We gap lower, and then for the rest of the week, we rip up higher. And that in the low of the week was the gap lower. It was a Monday low of the week or Sunday or whatever. That could be this scenario here. Now, is that already locked and loaded? No. Why? We have a new week opening gap that we haven't even filled yet. We could just fill the top of it and then sell off, right? We can go and tack these relative equal lows right here. So I'm not too firm on longs, but I am bullish. So I'm not going to anticipate a reversal until I'm wrong. That's what you're supposed to do in all-time highs markets, is you're bullish until you're not. You're bullish until you're not. I wish someone told me I have to pay activation fee at Apex. I only have $140 about 4 account. Oof. Well, if you have like Uber Eats or Lyft in your area and you have a car, you can do like 2 days of grinding. Eddie joined up my live stream and I was live with him for an hour. No way. Let's go, brother. W Eddie. Have you seen you can connect Claude to TradingView? I did not know that. That's insane. Guys, we're gonna make some money here. What's up, Walkstar? What's up, what's up, what's up? We got a W session today. Let's go. We got to lock in. 9:30 is in a minute and a half. A minute and a half. $9:30 is in a minute and a half, guys. No wasting time here. No wasting time here. 1 second. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. What am I looking for? I want to see longs. I want to see price action continue up higher, but I want to see a little bit more of a retracement here. Now we have those highs that we can go take, but all right, these relative equal highs here that we could go aim for. But I want to see some sort of 930 manipulation to the downside. I don't want to be just taking a long all the way up here, right? Now we also need to pay close attention to that new week opening gap. And if we are going to react off the top of it and push down lower, we have 930 in 5 seconds, chat. Lock in. How low to the downside do you want? Not too much. Like, ideally, I would want to see it go down. But see, it's manipulating to the upside at 930. So, I mean, there is a chance that we can slightly rip up higher, then push down lower, right? Nice wick that could form there. I'm not going to get into anything right now. It's pre 930. I'm not going to touch it. It does look like it's pretty bullish and it wants to just expand up higher. It does look like that was the manipulation. But we do have to wait and be patient. You can see oil starting to dump a little bit lower here. We got to be patient, guys. There's nothing to be forcing right now. There's nothing to be forcing. Mark midnight, log into Tradeovate. I'm logged into Tradeovate. I did not mark midnight open. Thank you, Camelot. W Camelot, as always. Oh, look at that reaction on midnight open right there. Wow. Look at that. And rips right after that. I feel like midnight open is going to be a target today, guys. I honestly feel like these lows or these relative equal lows, I'm not going to be bearish to try to catch it, but I will do an if this then that for the bear. So one of the things you want to learn trading all-time high markets, I've traded all-time markets multiple times. All right. Trading for 6 to 7 years, I've traded all-time high markets many times. And what you want to do in all-time high markets, especially when it's ripping, is you would never look for a short. You want to anticipate an if this then that and wait for the short to play out to then catch the bullishness. But you never want to look to catch a short. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm anticipating a fill out to the new week opening gap. And if this, take out these relative equal lows and go touch midnight open and then retrace back up to the all-time highs. So an if this then that scenario, and I'll use standard deviation to calculate my take profit as well and my partials. But you can see we have a beautiful rally to the downside. 930 manipulation is looking great. You can see we fill out that whole new week opening gap with that wick, and now we're rejecting back down lower, turtle souping this high. I'm not going to engage into any shorts. Remember, I'm not going to engage into any shorts. This is leaning into our narrative. This is okay. Of course, my chat's saying 6-7. My hands are so cold. I don't know why. It's my circulation, I guess. Oh, you know when your hands are so cold it like hurts your bones? That's what I'm doing right now. I want to see it push down lower, but I'm not going to catch the shorts. I'm going to wait for the shorts to play out. I'm going to wait for the shorts to play out. And then I'm going to look for something. All right. That's what we're doing. That is what we're going to be doing. Patience is everything, guys. The heck? There it is. I'm so confused for a second. Okay, I was just making sure my stream's okay. We want to see price action sell off here. We want to see price action sell off to the downside. Morning, Bag. Good morning. Raheem changed his name? No way. Man, what do you think is more challenging? Gaining weight or losing it? Losing it. Losing weight's way, way harder. And if you don't believe that, then you need some rethinking to do, bro. Losing weight is way harder. Oh man, it's so tough to make yourself forcefully eat a Popeye's chicken sandwich and a biscuit and mac and cheese and a triple loaded cheeseburger. Oh man, it's so hard to do that. Come on. Try eating a can of tuna on some spinach. Gaining weight has already been proven to be harder. No, it hasn't. Depends on your metabolism. Yeah, I mean, I've done both. I've lost 120 pounds and I've gained 120 pounds. I'll tell you, gaining it, I did a lot faster, a lot easier. I can tell you I can't gain weight to save my life. Yeah, but you have to understand, by the act, the same act that you guys have that I can't gain weight is the same act that a big person has that they can't lose weight. For you, it's easy. Just don't eat because you have fast metabolisms. You guys don't have that addiction. I'm telling you, losing weight's harder. I saw you in Ant stream last night. You two are the only people I watch and making it. Okay. I'm not reading the rest of that. Gaining muscle is harder than all of it. Gaining muscle is harder than losing weight and gaining weight. Do 10K steps with the calorie deficit. Even still, bro, sticking to that calorie deficit. Gain muscle or gain what? Data high and data low. Right now, we're seeking destroy 930 open. So when you can see we rip up higher, we rip down lower, we rip back up higher, we're going to disassociate ourselves and we're going to wait because we need an if this, then that scenario. We're not going to engage right now. It does look like a little bit of a seek and destroy 930 open. This is power of 3. Oh, it's Raheem. What's up, bro? Raheem, why don't you ever say hi? Like, I understand the rage bait, but like, why don't you ever say, you know, what's up, Ben? What's up? How's it going? You doing good? Long time no see. You know? We need to be patient, guys. It looks tempting to be taking this BPR right now, but it's just, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Let's all copy trade Ben without risk management. Great idea. How long do Apex payouts usually take? If it's your first payout with that firm, it might take a little bit longer because they're going to study your trading. This is not time for chit chat. Oh, he's locked in. It does look like it's reacting off that BPR, but again, we have to wait, guys, because we did just fill out that entire new week opening gap. We touched to the top of it, and we're rejecting. And 930 opened, and it's kind of seeking destroying right now. So you don't really want to engage in this area. If you draw a fib from here to here, you kind of don't want to look for any entries in this area. So draw a line from the top to the bottom to remind yourself, right? Like this, and just put a big X in that area. And you don't want to look for anything to catch in that area. All right, you don't want to look for anything to catch in this area. Nothing, nada. Nada, nada, nada. What about the opening range gap? We can also take a look at that. You can see regular trading hour gaps. We have filled majority. We've filled what? 50%? Yeah, 50% of open range gap. Now we're starting to sell off. It looks bearish, guys. It looks bearish to these relative equal lows here. It looks like we want to sell off to these relative equal lows on that regular trading hour gap. It looks more bearish than bullish to me. But we don't catch shorts in all-time high markets and distribution legs. We wait and we let the short leg happen, because what that is on the lower time frame, it might look like this, but on the higher time frame, it's a pullback. And that little pullback is creating buying opportunities. So in the short time frame, you don't want to be catching that. But you wait because on the higher time frame, it looks like this, and you look for the reaction back up to the upside. And that is what we look for. How much do I weigh? 205. Do you set a buy limit and wait for it? No, because you don't know what it's going to react off of, so you can't set a buy limit. You don't know. Okay, here's the difference in between my system and some other people's systems. Let's say this is a level here, this black line, which is, it's midnight open. A lot of traders wait, they wait for this level, they put a buy limit, and then they buy, and they try to top tick, bottom tick. What I do is I wait for a reaction, a confirmation, and then I enter into the trade. I lose a little bit of RR on times that I'm right, but I save myself from getting bad entries a lot of the times. Look how we're starting to push down lower here. This is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Now, it does look like power of 3. Everything looks bearish, guys. Remember, Ben, this is your model. Accumulation, manipulation, last leg manipulation at 930, distribution of the downside, sell side liquidity. This is your model, Ben, right? Right? This is my model? You guys know my model. This is one of my models. Guess what? I'm not taking it. Because what's greater than your model? Model is not greater than your narrative. Fuck. All right, your narrative is greater than your model. And my narrative is a low resistance liquidity run buying market. So what I'm looking at this leg as is manipulation. Look, we're trading into a 15-minute fair value gap. Hopefully MNQ and NQ are a little similar now. We are bodying below 50% of that new week opening gap. I want to see us attack those lows, but I do anticipate we're going to go back up higher later. But I'm gonna any day of the week, if we were not in this buying profile in the daily chart, I would be taking a short right now off that reaction. It probably is gonna work. Probably is gonna sell off to midnight open, but I'm not gonna take it because statistically it doesn't work when you're in a buy profile at an all-time high market like this. All right, that's pattern trading. That is taking something that looks good, but you don't know the statistics behind it long term. And long term, this does not play out. In long term, whenever this happens, it'll go like that and then rip up towards all-time highs again. So I'm not touching that. I've studied this before. I've studied what to do in all-time high markets. It looks beautiful. You see beautiful fair value gap reactions. People are probably going to go on Twitter in 5 minutes and post, hey, I'm up $2,000, $20,000 in 5 minutes, blah, 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 blah. You're probably going to see that all over social media. Ignore it. Follow your system. Narrative always. Narrative always. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I was up making a lot of videos, so I'm a little tired. Did you guys see my recent videos? Did you see my sales call? That was funny. I'm gonna start posting more creative content, as you can see from what I'm doing. I've slowly been getting good views as well on the IG. On the IG. You might be the worst salesman I've ever seen. It's hard to sell something. Like, I was actually one of the top salespeople. I was in the President's Club when I was in cybersecurity sales. It's just hard to sell something when you're trying to make a video for content and you're not actually trying to sell something. It's a lot different when you're in person. I never did over the phone sales, so I was always in person. It was B2B, so it was always at business events. How long would it take you to become profitable? It took me 4 years to get my first payout. I made a bunch of other TikToks. I made a TikTok for like side posts, and then I made a faith TikTok, like a Christian TikTok. And then I'm going to make a gym TikTok. I'll post them all on my Discord. But right now, do you see how we're rejecting to trade lower? You see how we're trading in such a beautiful entry. This looks like such a beautiful setup, but we're rejecting to push lower. We're souping this low. We have beautiful power of 3-minute open and everything, but we're rejecting. Why? Narrative. Narrative is your answer. When are we gonna deadlift? I can't deadlift. I hurt my back a year and a bit ago, and I can't squat and deadlift anymore. $21K now? I know, Slop. It's crazy. Did I take any trade yet? No, not yet. Ben, go to Diamond Gym. I would, but like, again, I would destroy my back and never be able to walk again. Did I start with ICT from start? Basically, yeah. Started with ICT before the 2022 mentorship. I've been in the game for a while, guys. Like I've seen all the mentors come up, come down. I've seen the mentors go crazy. The mentors that don't. I remember Dodgy coming up. I remember not a single talk about TGR until 2023, 2024. I remember a guy named Paladin who started a prop firm and then got extreme amounts of hate and quit. I remember all the mentors coming up. Zeusy. Oh my gosh, bro. Out of all the mentors, I would say I'd like to stay in my lane, but bro, that is the most insane scam I've ever seen in my life, is Zeusy. Robin Paladin. He's tried to start a prop firm. It didn't go well. And they rug pulled. And he couldn't come back to social media because he was getting too much hate. Hey, Ben, I got a question. Yes, my weekend was good, but hopefully yours was as good as well. Okay, my question is, I went back to October 2025. Is that the liquidity that was just recently taken? October 2025. What? This? What are you talking about? What's up with Zeusy? He sells a $15,000 mentorship about how there's a secret to the market and a secret to life, and it's coded by 369 and everything runs and whatever. We're gonna focus on trading. I said when I do my next giveaway, Riley. Looking healthy for longs. Yeah, I know. See how we're rejecting? See how we're rejecting? I told you guys that I see a beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. But because the narrative is not there, we don't take it. This is an A+ setup. This is an A+ setup, guys. Relative equal lows. Midnight open. Relative equal lows at midnight open. Consolidation. Expansion. Triple highs. 930 last leg manipulation to the upside, displacement to the downside, market structure shift, rebalance it to an inefficiency. This is A+ across the board. So why are you not taking it, Ben? Narrative. And that's where some of you guys go wrong, is you put your model over your narrative. You factor in your model over your narrative. And that's where you go wrong. And because I did that, look at what's happening. Look, it's rejecting to push lower. It's starting to turn up. Look at this turtle soup here. It looks like it's going to start pushing up higher. What we are waiting for a long is this inefficiency to be disrespected. Because as much as it's rejecting to move lower, it's also rejecting to move higher. All right, and it isn't rebalancing in an inefficiency, so it can still sell off here. It can so easily still sell off here. What are we waiting for us to get into a long? For us to invert this fair value gap. But I ideally want to see it turn down a little bit lower so we can get more buying opportunities. A little bit more manipulation would be good. But I'm not engaging into any shorts right now. So you're long. I'm not I'm not bullish yet, but my higher time frame narrative is bullish. I want to see price action sell off to midnight open or even these relative equal lows and then turn up higher. That's what I want to see. It does look very beautiful for, I'm tempted right now. Like, you guys need to understand, I'm human too. And right now I have a little bit of FOMO because I see an A+ setup right here. But I'm forcing myself to not take it because the statistics are not there. I don't win these trades more than I lose them because of that higher time frame, all-time high narrative. So I do have a little bit of FOMO because I don't see this setup that often anymore because of how lower probability the markets have been. And this is A+ across the board, but I'm not taking it because narrative is greater. And that's what you guys need to understand. That's the fight that traders have with themselves on trying to be profitable, is they fight themselves with their eagerness to get into a trade. And the only way getting around it, and the only way having the discipline not force yourself into a trade, is to know the statistics and the data behind it. And the data behind this is not profitable. So that's the only reason why I'm having the discipline to sit out and not chase into it right now. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm a wait also. Nice discipline. No, I'm not engaging it, brother. No setup will engage me for shorts in an all-time high market like this. And you're going to see people posting on social media, oh, I just made this, that shorted the top of this. That's all clickbait. That's all BS. Because people can just buy funded accounts and constantly just post P&Ls. All right? You need to understand that long term, if you fight for those shorts, you're not going to be profitable. What about day and quarterly theory? I heard he was connecting on some private live sessions. Completely drunk. Seriously? No, bro. I know. I have his phone number. Like he lives near me. Is he really doing that? Is he really showing up to his live session drunk? He's probably letting money get to him. That's not good. Right? So why have FOMO right now? I would wait. Well, obviously a little part of me has FOMO because like I see my setup forming and I'm choosing to not take it. But I still have the confidence to keep pushing. Yeah, like what? That's crazy. Is he really showing up to his live sessions drunk? And is it private live sessions? Like, is he making people pay for it? That's like, that's a little messed up. But you see what I'm avoiding right now, guys? Let's say I got into a short on that fair value gap. Stop loss at the top of this fair value gap. TP where midnight open. Look at what we would be in right now. Look at what we would be in right now. Does that look like high probability clean shorts to you? Does that look like high probability clean shorts to you? Genuine question. No, it doesn't. And look at what we're saving ourselves from. We see an A+ setup and I'm so eager to get into it. And it's my model, but the narrative is not there. So not only does it make it not A+, it makes it a no entry. And it's saving us from getting ourselves lost like this. And it's saving our capital. Could I have his number? No. Try to like up the stream. We go down to 28 likes. Hey, everybody, if you guys are watching, make sure to smash that like button on the stream. Help support me. If you want to help support your guy, your boy, hit that like button. But we're going to be patient, guys. We need to wait for this fair value gap to get inverted before we look for longs. And again, I do want to see it kind of turn down a little bit lower to create a better buying opportunity, but we still have a lot of room. And as you see, like from that, we still have like, where's the measurement tool? Let's see from that high that we just formed to this. We still have 0.4% of room to be catching long. So we can easily catch a long from this manipulation here. We just want to see this fair value gap get disrespected. You can see it's still respecting consequent encroachment, and it's not really forming that big of bullishness fair value gaps. We still want to see price action turn up a little bit more, and then we'll find some longs. I'm going to pull up my trade of 8 though, because I feel like something's coming. Hi, Ben. I'm sorry I'm new to you all the way from South Africa. Can you please explain your model? I have multiple models that I've been accumulating data for multiple years that I've studied basically my entire life. Those are private. You can get them in my link tree, but I don't I keep those private. But on terms of my trading systems, like my profiles, power of 3 accumulation, manipulation, it's all ICT concepts. You can learn it for free on my YouTube as well. But for all the pieces of the puzzle together, they're private. We're going to get ready for an entry here. You see beautiful manipulation below these lows. Beautiful. I don't know which one to mark here. Okay, let's see. Ben, I've racked up 10 consecutive green sessions with my worst day being plus 1,200. You're the man. Let's go, Billy. I love to hear that. Okay, I'll give it to you. You did say shorts weren't valid. Well done. No way, Raheem just gave me a compliment. Yo! Raheem! But do you see how I told you guys that A+ setup, but we're ignoring it because narrative? Wow, I did such a good job today that Raheem gave me a compliment. How long is your private models going to be available for? Not long. Not long. It's this is the last time they're going to be out. So the last time to get a chance to... Okay, we're going to wait for this fair value gap here. Get an entry on this. So the last time to get access to my trading systems. This is what I'm looking for here. Hopefully Dr. Phil can deliver us. This would be a sweet entry if we can get it. 34. Come on, Dr. Phil. Come on, Dr. Phil. Deliver to that fair value gap. Don't rip up without us. Don't rip up without us. Come on. Don't play no games. Quick wick into that fair value gap. Open, wick. No, don't rip without us. Rip into that fair value gap. Give us a fill here. Beautiful. Oh. The trade of a MNQ is a little different. The trade of a MNQ is already in the fair value gap. Wait, I'm confused, guys. We're already in the fair value gap. Oh, that's the 15 second. I'm tripping. Why was that on the 15-second chart? All right. Patience. We want to see this fair value gap get touched right here. We also have that inversion fair value gap that we want to trade to. But what am I doing? Why is my fill price up here? Well, I want to see it trade into it, then start pushing back up higher, then I get into the entry. But so far, it does not look like it's touching it at all. We got to be patient. If we don't get a fill, we don't get a fill. Hopefully, Dr. Phil does show up. But if we don't get a fill, we don't get a fill. Even Messi loses the ball sometimes. Guys, me and my model will recover. Do you use those private models in these live streams? I mean, yeah, they're my trading models. Okay, Ronaldo. All right, we're waiting for that reaction to the downside, guys. We have to be disciplined. We are super patient about ignoring our A+ setup to the downside because of the wrong narrative. We want to see that little entry confirmation here. We have a fair value gap here now. We can take that. That will make us have a little bit bigger of a stop loss. We need to make sure that we're lower 50% than that order block. All right, we're in this fair value gap. We're in the lower fair value gap now as well, which is beautiful. All right, now we trade back to that candle open, and we're in a long. Get ready to lower your headphones. All right, we're in that fair value gap. Beautiful reaction on the top of consequent encroachment. It looks like it's rejecting right away. Isn't retesting 50% of that fair value gap, which is beautiful. Nice body reaction on that fair value gap. Let's see if it can start turning up higher, though. Okay, decent reaction so far. We want to see it turn up just a little bit more higher before we engage into the trade. Nothing yet. See how it's starting to push down lower? We can easily retrace back into it. Yeah, see what? Look, we're retracing into a discount. We're in that order block now. The trade is still valid, though. The trade is still valid. It's in an order block. It's in a breaker. It's in a fair value gap. It's probably in a 2-minute fair value gap, right? It is rejecting off the 5-minute order block up there, though, so we do have to pay attention to that. It so far looks like a seek and destroy profile, so it can easily just revert back down to there. But the entry is still valid. We need to see a body reaction respecting fair value. We trade into this OB in a discount, which is nice. If we go by body to body, it's a discount. So we deliver discounted prices on that short-term bias. You can see a beautiful wick there. We're not in a trade yet. We're not in a trade yet. You will know when you see the execution. Okay, let's see if we can body. We didn't really invert it. We left a little bit. So let's see if we can push up higher and invert this fair value gap. We invert this fair value gap, I'll be in a long. That's a nice 2-minute body reaction on that fair value gap and that inversion fair value gap as well. You can see we also body above 50% of that inversion fair value gap while offering a discounted price here, but the bullishness is not really there. So we're not going to engage into it just yet. We're going to be very patient. Today is one of those days where you need to be very patient with a 1% gap down and a 1% retracement back up. There was a lot of volume already on a Monday. It is a Monday as well. So you have to be very patient today. You have to be very picky and really go by what you know and not by what you're trying to guess. And you have to understand that the market is at all-time highs. So as much as you want to be bearish, you got to remember that that narrative is bullish. We need to see a little bit of a retracement higher. We need to break this inefficiency here, this fair value gap right there, that little BPR. We trade above it, we're in. My stop loss won't go to this low, to go to the body of this order block. Like this. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for here, chat. Hey, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I live stream every a.m. session, 9:20 a.m. Eastern time. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Like and subscribe. No entry yet, guys. We got to be patient. See how us being patient is saving us 2 times from getting into a bad entry? A lot of the times when you see price action, at 9:30 especially, rip up higher, rip lower, rip higher, rip lower, rip higher, it's probably going to rip lower than higher than lower than higher. And it could delay all the way down into 10. It is now 10 a.m., so we can break out of this session. I mean, this range. But right now, you want to be very, very patient. What is in my mind? What am I trying to pay attention to right now? Ben, can you make a video with narrative plus model example? I do have all that. It's in my private models, brother. All right, one thing that's in my mind that I'm looking with right now is, are we going to break out of this range, right here with this setup? Clearly, it looks like it's retesting the lows again. So it looks like it's still giving us a little bit of chop. So that patience that I had with my tools sitting out there saved me from losing a trade here and here. If I didn't have discipline in data and statistics, I would have already been down 2 trades by now. I already would have been down 2 trades by now. And some of you watching might already be down because you don't wait, but that's okay. Narratives greater than model examples. Today, this stream, today. Rewatch this stream. This is one of the cleanest examples you can get. MNQ doing it again? Oh no. Oh no. Nah, you're lying, bro. Why is MNQ tripping recently, bro? You know what? I might switch to my live account and just trade my minis. I might go to my live funds and just trade minis. What is your collab with Dodgy? Next Monday. When do you know you could quit your job and focus on trading? When I made almost double what I would make in a year in my job in trading. You need enough money for a safety net to be comfortable to purchase accounts and blow them, but you also need to make enough money that overtakes your job completely. You are totally capable of making thousands of dollars while still working a job. So don't think that the job's holding you back. It's your mindset. I switched to NQ because of this. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Bro, Ronaldo, what are you talking about? Yo, you're definitely from Ant's stream, bro. You definitely saw Ant's stream. Is that BB Ben? Yep, BB Ben. What's up, fellas? Listen, guys, patience. Don't engage right now. What is one thing that you guys are all learning watching this stream today? A lot of traders right now are forcefully getting into entries. And I want to show you guys something as an influencer, as someone who sees behind the scenes that you guys can't. The traders that post, oh, I'm up 5K, oh, I'm up this, that. They probably took this short. And if it would have delivered, they would have posted it. But because it didn't, they probably blew their account over leverage. So now they're repurchasing account and trying it again now. The reality behind influencers posting this is like, guys, I'm doing this on live stream, showing the true transparency of it. All right. So when you saw me see this setup, this clean A+ setup, manipulation, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, midnight open, and choose to not take it, I'm only going off of that because I have data behind me. That's it. Good morning, Bella. What's up, Bella? Everybody, say hi to Bella. Bella is, should I say? I don't know. I don't know if I should. I've never asked if I could say, like, say what you do. Can I say what you do, Bella? Can I introduce you? I stopped myself for a second because I was like, wait. No, guys, watch what you're saying about Bella, bro. Bella's a W. Bella's the best. Can I introduce you, Bella? I don't think. Yes. Okay. Bella is one of the best workers at Apex. So all of y'all better watch out what you're saying because she's going to go find your funded account and blow it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, your account's over now, guys. Wrap it up. Apex is the best. W, Bella, please don't hurt me. So right now, one of the most important things that we did is we identified 2 entries for my model. Here and here. All right? We've identified 2 entries for my system. An entry here, or no, that's basically the same. An entry here and an entry here. But we did not take it because the narrative behind it is not there. That is why narrative is so important. It saves you from so much. Wow, my chat loves Bella. No, guys. Bella and David are good people. It sickens me what people would do for an eval, bro. You should see my DMs. You should see my DMs. If you think this is bad, you should see my DMs. Don't engage in this short, guys. All right? Do not engage with this short. Don't engage. It could probably deliver. It's probably going to go to midnight open. It's really clean. The system looks bearish. It looks like it's delivering to midnight open. It looks like it's going to sell side liquidity, but don't you engage into it, please. What it is also doing is engineering highs to take after manipulating. And that's the higher probability distribution leg that we go for. All right, that's what we do. That is what we do. We wait for in trading, there's 2 distribution legs. That's it. There's 2 distribution legs. One second. In trading, there's only 2 distribution legs. There's only 2 ways the market can move. All right? Down and up. When you're looking for an entry, you always want to catch the second one because the first one gives you confirmation. The first one trying to catch has no confirmation behind it. If you would have taken that short, look what would have happened to you. Chip chop. Look at what we've avoided by being disciplined, by knowing our model, by knowing our system. We were disciplined by waiting. And we've saved ourselves from losing our trades. Ben, the narrative is don't go short all-time highs, right? Correct. This is the same time zone. You just go to New York time zone. So you click your time right here and you make it New York UTC4. It's 10:10 right now, guys. So far, nothing engaging for us. So far, nothing that we want to engage in yet. Hey, if you guys also want to support me, make sure you use code Ben on all prop firms. Apex Trader Funding, 90% off, which ends tomorrow. Lucid Trading, 40% off, and Trader 5, 40% off. You can also do Alpha Futures and Funded Next. Patience, guys. Don't engage in anything. Do not engage in anything. I know it's tempting. I know it's tempting. I know you want to. I know you want to, but don't. You guys are like dogs, bro. I have to like sit there. It's like, no, don't. What's the best Apex account? I personally like their intraday more than their end of day, just because it scales to higher payouts. But if you're not like a consistent trader, then end of day 150K accounts, I would say, is the best. Bro, Ronaldo. Patience, guys. See how we didn't engage in any shorts right now? And look at that beautiful rally that one. Look at this beautiful distribution. I never got 20. I got 10. Ivan. I said I was probably going to, but I never actually did. Patience is everything, guys. Thank you guys for the likes on the stream as well. You guys are legends. And the subscriptions. I appreciate it. W in the chat. W in the chat. Oh, he means the old 20 counts I had before? Bro, those things have been long gone. Lost them in my February losing streak. Chat, type 1 if you're from Argentina. Or somewhere near there. Let me see all my Spanish people. Do I need to go fly to Argentina? Hearing you say patience is saving me, right? I almost blew my funded. Let's go. Look at that. I guess I'm booking a trip to Argentina, fellas. Riley, thank you for the $2. I guess I'm booking a trip to Argentina. Guys, should I book my next vacation to Argentina? Peru. Oof, I love that food. What is it? Peruvian food or whatever it's called. Food from Peru is amazing. Yo, while we're waiting, price action is chopping. It's still accumulating. Doesn't mean we're going to stay like this for the rest of the session, but for my Brazilian people in chat, what is that dish where it's like it's a soft dough ball and it's cheesy? You know what I'm talking about? It's a Brazilian dish. Usually I think it's served with like frog legs, because that's when I had it. But it's like a soft dough ball and it's a little cheesy. Pão de queso? Dude, so good. Cheesy crumpets. Get your British ass out of here, bro. Who says crumpets? Guys, when I have 5 million in my when I have like 5 pushing to $10 million in my bank, then I'm gonna travel the world. Like, and the reason why I say that is when you have $5 million in investments, you can put it in like a T market, like, or a government subsidized market, or a bond or something, or a dividend paying stock that's very safe, and genuinely get around a 5 to 7% return a year on it, on that income. Once you have $5 million, you can do whatever you want for the rest of your life and still live wealthy. And that's why I said that, is because I'll do it then. But right now I'm a couple million short. Pão de queijo. Queso. It's really good. That's one of my favorite Brazilian snacks. Patience is everything, guys. Bro, old dirty trader. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, ceviche. Don't even talk. Bro, I'm on a diet right now, bro. You can't be talking about this. I'm on a diet right now, bro. Y'all can't even be doing that. Patience, guys. Patience. Have the patience and the discipline to wait for what you know you need to get, instead of trying to force something in this accumulation range. Because trying to force something in this accumulation range is going to get you nothing but chop and blown accounts. I hope that you guys learn a little bit right now. I hope that you guys type 1 if you learn about patience in this stream and you learn about narrative. Look at that. Look at that. Only in Benjamin SMC's live streams do we value learning more than winning. I mean, well, we value both, but we value learning a lot. Look at that. Look at those people. Look at all those chickens. Look at all those chickens. Patience, guys. We're starting to sell off now. We can potentially find an entry here. We're starting to sell off a little bit. All right, that's beautiful. Look at the engineered highs that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 engineered highs. I want to sell off to midnight open, bounce off midnight open, form a little entry right there. Boom. TP. That's what I'm looking for. That's my narrative. This is my narrative, guys. That's what we're waiting for. And that's what we're going to get. Once I switch the mindset of how much I'm willing to risk, how much I want to make, that's good advice as well. Yeah, like I said, once I have a specific amount of money, I'll start traveling and stream less, and I'll do travel more. But right now I need to focus on trading. I need to get 5 million minimum. Why is midnight open important? It's equilibrium of the daily range. It is equilibrium of that daily range, guys. Patience is everything. I did not accumulate all my payouts from forcing entries. I know what the statistics behind it. By the way, guys, like I said, I don't like marketing, but I do want to let you guys know about it. 1 second. If you do want to purchase the private models that I have, it's every single model and system and risk management model that I have. It's there. It's not going to be there for long. I'm closing it very soon. And I believe that there's a 20% off with code Benjamin on that. My code is code Ben, but for that, code Benjamin for the next 7 people. Or it might be down to 6 now. No VWAP? No VWAP. Don't close down. Need more time to afford it. You should, like, when I mean soon, I mean probably like a month or something. You'll be fine. Eddie doing better mentally now? Yeah, he's doing better, bro. Chat, I was on live stream with Eddie. If you don't know who that is, very popular TikTok streamer. And we're in a trade. No, I'm not in the trade. I'm watching him getting in a trade. I was like, oh yeah. And I see he doesn't have a stop loss. I was about to say, bro, where's your stop? And as soon as I'm about to say it, gold rips like crazy. Boom, blown account instantly in a second. Ugh. No stop loss. I know he had no stop loss. No stop, bro. Guys, I tweeted that I wanted to try Top Step again. Do you think I should? Equal O's formed. Yeah, it's beautiful. Guys, I'm telling you, I think we're going to sell off a little bit more slowly and then rip up higher. You think I should try Top Step again? I'll do like 550Ks. Or should I try the Top Step brokerages? Should I put like 10K into a live account? I might try Top Step again, guys. I might. Don't trust them with my live capital. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I was thinking about with that situation. What's up, Zahid? Is I wouldn't trust them with my live capital. Is that power 3 to the upside? No. We need to see price action deliver here. We don't need to, but I need to see some sort of break of structure to the upside before I look for longs. Can you withdraw daily in the brokerages? You should. It's your money. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. If you won't be able to, that's crazy. That would be insane. That would be crazy. Bro. I posted on Twitter or X that I'm at a point where I need to work so much and I feel like it's a little bit unhealthy, but I constantly just need to improve. And I just feel like I won't be able to like function if I don't work, if I don't do everything I need to do in the day. And everyone in the comment section is saying, get on Tinder. What are you talking about, bro? I'm looking like a bag of milk lately, bro. I'm down 10 pounds. What are you talking about? I'm on a cut. Bro, I'm going ham. What are you talking about? I've been actually doing a great cut. Look, I'll take off the sweater. It's a sweater. It's a wide sweater. Look. Hold on. Look at that rip. Oh. 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 It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just my sweater. It's a wide sweater, definitely a first. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, if I had a daughter, you're exactly the type of man I would want you to be with for your 8 years over here. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Amazing compliment, Gen X. I appreciate it. How tall am I? 6'2". Yes, take creatine throughout every process. Put your sweater back on, you know it's cold. It's actually not. It actually is pretty nice right now. I'm actually gonna keep the sweater off. I've had it on because my circulation was weird this morning. Like my hands were cold, that's why. Are you really 6'2"? Yeah, is that like impossible nowadays? I feel like 6'2" is like the normal height. I feel like 6 foot to 6'2" is like the normal height. Ben was 300 pounds. I used to be 320. That was my heaviest. When I and guess how much I weighed then. I mean, guess how old I was. Like 15. Campbell, are you like 5'4"? Patience, guys. We're still accumulating. We're waiting for price action. Waiting for price action. We're not trying to force anything. All right. You need to be patient. Be patient. There's still opportunity today. Thank you, Savvy. I appreciate it. Just shed a tear watching your reel. W. And the muscles are coming back. I'm still so white, so you see no definition. But it's coming back a little bit. I need to hit arms more. I've been hitting chest a lot more. It's coming back. Guys, Prime Ben is ripped. Is looks maxing. All right? Like, looks maxing Ben, bro. Patience, guys. You're 5'7"? Really, Camel? I thought you'd be like at least 6 foot. You seem tall. I don't know. You just talk like a tall person. I seen Ben at Wall Street. He kind of looks 6'4" on his high heels. Wait, you saw me at Wall Street? No, I'm not on the tides yet. Thank you, Savvy. I appreciate it. If you guys want to see my transformation, go scroll to the bottom of my YouTube page on my video section. Am I getting any squats? I can't squat. I hurt my back a year and a half ago, and I can't do any squats, deadlifts, or crazy back workouts anymore. I used to be pushing almost a 305 bench and a 405 squat. And then I got in a bad injury. Nice, YKGT. What do you think about McLarens? Yeah, definitely get a McLaren. Never a rear wheel drive McLaren because they're super light cars, and when it's rear, you're gonna spin out a lot. But I definitely get a McLaren. Just make sure it's all wheel drive. Yes, I can see your message, Evan. Patience, guys. We're still accumulating. We gotta wait for that right time, that right narrative, that right everything. Patience is everything, guys. Everything. Guys, who would win in a fight, me or Conor McGregor? One second, I'm just checking my stream to make sure it's good quality. But we're going to be patient, guys. We need to wait for us to break out of this range. By the way, I have a free Discord if you guys want to join it. It's in the link in the description. It's in my link tree along with my models. It's a free Discord. You have to join through WAP as long as it's free, but as long as you just join through WAP so we don't get any bots or scammers or people that take your information. Of course, you brother. Thank you. I know I'd beat Conor McGregor. Patient. Look at that nice rip to the downside. Let's see if we can get a break out of it. I visited everything, Amy. My back just hurts. I even have like a really expensive chair now. Break to the upside of the downside. We need to break out of this range to the downside and then retrace back up to the upside and attack the top of the range. That's what I'm going for. And it can happen in the span of 3 minutes. All it needs is a rip, slow, a rip, retracement, boom, we're in. So we're not far from an entry. I can't rack them up. TikTok blocked me from doing that. TikTok doesn't like me. They're giving me strikes. They shadow ban me. I used to have the largest TikTok stream in the world for trading. Average 3K views. But then they just attacked me. So I switched to YouTube. Anne Hathaway or Dodgy? What? Bro, what? Yo, Helen Keller or Dodgy? Who's a better trade? Like, what kind of question is that? How can I join your Discord? It's completely free. You go into the live stream that I'm streaming right now. You click the description. So you scroll down to where you can see more. And you click the lionsden.ca and click free YouTube. Or you can go to the description and click my socials and go to the Lions Den Discord. You can also check out all the other things in those, like the prop firm game. You doing PM session on YouTube today? No, I'm still doing it on TikTok. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like I should switch full-time to YouTube, but like I get a lot of exposure, like new viewers from TikTok. So that's what worries me, is like, if I switch full-time to YouTube, am I going to maintain these amount of viewers? Because last time I switched full-time to YouTube, it kind of went down a little bit. Should I just go back to PMs on YouTube, guys? No, I wouldn't do kick. I found you on YouTube. I found you from TikTok. Type 1 if you found me from TikTok. Type 1 if you found me from YouTube. Type 3 if you found me from something else. Patience, guys. We're getting a nice reaction to the downside. That's beautiful. None of them pay. I live in Canada. I barely make money from content. A lot of ones. A lot of ones. That's a lot of YouTube. But it's also a lot of twos. I don't know. Maybe we do PMs on YouTube again and then Asia on TikTok. Brother, you have a core learning group who actually want to learn on YT. TikTok just a bunch of signal bots. That is true as well. Like, I feel like on my YouTube, we're more focused. I said 1 for TikTok, 2 for YouTube. Is that what I said? Oh, shit. Look at this nice reaction. We're breaking out of this range, guys. That's beautiful. That is beautiful as well. I love that. Guys, we're at 182 likes. Can we get to 300 likes this stream? I think I've been up to 300 likes barely a few times. What pesos are these? What currency is this? Are these pesos? Oh, it's from Mexico. Hey, I see all y'all joining my free Discord. W. Patience is everything, guys. Yeah, MW been here for a while. What time is my PM session? 1:15 p.m. You know what, guys? I'm gonna try a PM session today. I don't actually, wait, hold on. Do I? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a YouTube PM today. 1:15 p.m. Eastern time. PM stream will be on YouTube. Look at that beautiful reaction. We're starting to sell off to the downside. We're starting to offer those discounted prices, which is amazing, guys. As you can see, we get it from that most relative low to the high of the day. And you can see we are now offering a discounted price. How's my experience in Mexico? I loved it. See how we're reacting off that equilibrium of the range? Look at that. We are now trading into a discount. And we're instantly bouncing off of it 3 times. We'll be doing TikTok Asia streams. I'll just post a story on my TikTok. Guys, I'll be, for my PM session, it'll be here at 1:15 p.m. Eastern time. I also feel like PM session is going to go crazy today because of what's happening in the AM session. My personal opinion, though. I want to have a moment of time just to appreciate everybody in here, guys. You guys are legends, you know. Like, without you guys, because you guys need to understand, I make money in trading. I make a lot of money in trading. But I would be a liar to tell you that I don't make money from affiliate marketing, that I don't make money from, like, a little bit from ad revenue, $2,000 a month. Not even. Right now, I'll show you what I've made so far this month. $630. And from other things, like you guys are dubs, you know, and using my code as well helps me have an even bigger income than what my trading is. Like I let's say 60-70% of my income is trading. That's an extra 30% on ends meet, you know. That helps me retire my parents. That helps me, you know, take loved ones out for dinner. That helps me do a lot of things. So I just want to sit here and say that I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, MW. Like, on a real note, I'm a funny guy, and like, I hope I'm funny, and we mess around a lot. But on a real note, like, guys, you need to understand, like, day trading really changed my entire life in the span of not that long. Like, you need to look at this. All right, for the people that haven't seen it. And like 100% of that did not come from trading. You know, me retiring my parents, I spent about $12,500 a month with that. You know, 100% of that isn't from trading. It's also from you guys using code BEN. And I just want to say thank you. Like, doing that, retiring my parents at, I'm 20 now, but at 19 years old, doing that for the rest of my life, whenever I have kids in my future, I can sit them down and show them, even if I'm not successful in my future, which I will be, but if I'm not, I can sit them down and show them what I've achieved and what you guys help me do. So that's I really appreciate it. Someday I'm going to do the same. You all are going to do the same. And the only difference, what I've learned from somebody being successful and not being successful, is the belief they have in themselves. And that's it. When you have such a strong belief in yourself, regardless of what happens, you keep putting a foot forward. I realize that majority of society does not focus on growing 1% each day. And because of that, they live normal lives, and that's totally okay. But if you focus on getting better than what you were yesterday, 1%, eventually you're going to make 100%. And the only difference in between someone who's successful and not is the belief that they're going to be successful. Because a person that believes they're going to be successful acts like a successful person, walks like one, talks like one, thinks like one. And it's just a matter of time. Remember, I started when I was 13 years old. I started trading when I was 13. Every day I woke up. I even documented it down at the bottom of my YouTube page. It's a long journey, but throughout that entire process, I knew I was going to be where I am today. Bro, now that you got your car, the watches, the lifestyle, and being able to support your family, what's next? That's what I've been going through recently. Is what's next. And it's put me into like a little bit of an interesting mental state. Is when you succeed so fast, it's like someone strips away your reason. And you really got to find the real reason. Like, I'm really close with God, but right now I just think I'm just going to scale and be the best possible me I can be. You know, there's always better I can do. I'm going to be content. I'm going to be happy with where I am, but I'm just going to keep growing. Like, I want to hit 100,000. My lifelong dream is 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Get into sports again? I don't have time for that. I do golf. Golf is fun. After telling the truth, this is what's next because you need Code Ben out there. What? What's next? My partner got brain surgery and we have 2 kids. We could use some help too. Hey, I'm glad you guys are going to be doing okay. You guys are going to be doing okay. Bro, you have a mill in no time. I already have a mill. I have a 39 handicap. That's insane. Cardinals need a new QB. I know, bro. Why are you reminding me of that? Look at that reaction to the downside. We're finally breaking out of this range. W. Let's go. Thank you, Gen X. This is your job now. You have to show up every day. Of course I do. I'm reminding you that you can be the new QB. Okay. Nice. We're going to Midnight Open now, guys. Beautiful reaction. Get your accounts. Make sure you're logged into Trade-Evade because it looks like we're about to get an entry. Ben, I'm working on not copying your trades. Were you also thinking longs to start the morning? Here's the difference in between that. I was bullish, but I was anticipating a short first. Not shorting, but a sell-off first. Thank you, Caesar. Just jumping in. Has been found a trade yet? No, nothing yet. We've been super disciplined this entire morning. Riley with the $5. Oh, thank you. I was $5 short for red, bro. I appreciate it. W Mans. Patience is everything. We are now in a discount. So that now opens up a land of opportunity for looking for longs. We have a land of opportunity to look for longs, guys. How many likes are we at the stream? 261, guys. We need 41 more likes. 41 of y'all to like up that stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Discipline over dopamine. Yep. Discipline over dopamine. That's 100% true. We're about to get an entry here, guys. I feel it. I use code Ben all the time, though. Happy to do it. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Think about it. Wait, hold on. An affiliate code is a way to support your favorite creator. That's it. Now, there's some people out there that have their whole entire social media page built off of just promoting affiliates. Like CJ Wawa. I don't know if you know what that is. His entire thing is just about promoting affiliates. That's affiliate marketing. Affiliate code is just like a creator code. If you're going to purchase an account anyways, supporting your creator that's what it is. And you guys do that, and I really appreciate it. Try not to spend it all in one place. And no way, bro. Thank you so much for $2.79, Ronaldo. Definitely learned something valuable today. Let's go. Do I have a Fortnite item shop? Not anymore. I actually used to have one. That would make you so much bread. Like, bro, Clicks was making like $1 million a year from that. We need to go back for Top Step. Top Step doesn't do affiliates goods. I finally joined the Discord after a year of being here or something. Let's go, MW. Didn't you make grand finals? Yeah, but I came in like dead last. Patience, guys. We need to see a reaction. We need to see either these lows taken, midnight open touched, or these relatively lows down here. But no engaging in any shorts yet, or any logs. Bro, why are all the traders past Fortnite wannabe pros? I wasn't a wannabe pro. I was a pro. Guys, I'm starving. Ooh, I have a nice can of tuna downstairs waiting for me. Okay, you guys need to understand. You want to eat healthy. I used to hate tuna, but then I started buying higher quality tuna. Like, you guys, it's not fun to eat shredded chunk tuna in water. Try getting whole tuna cheeks or tuna belly, bluefin tuna belly in olive oil or in sauce. Dude, it's so good. Do they have Wingstop in Canada? Yeah. One thing I like, guys, and you might hate on me for it, is canned fish. I've been going crazy with that. Tin fish, bro. Tuna belly and butter. Octopus and squid ink. Dude. I don't eat sardines, though. I don't like sardines. That's the one thing I don't like. I don't know why. I don't like eating bones. You just drain the olive oil, Chasen. Then it's only plus like 100, not even. Shrimp, calamari, amazing. One of my favorite tins is boneless mackerel. Where did you get the motivation from to start trading, making money at 13? At 13 was not thinking about money at all. A tough time, you know, when you are young and your family's going through a tough time. You try to think of options, but also I was born for it, you know. I never thought about school. I never thought about doing school. I always thought about being rich somewhere else. And that was my entire life. I would never go to school. Banger trade coming soon. I think we're going to catch such a nice long to the upside here, guys. We've been calling it out word for word, bar for bar, and it's playing out exactly on how we want it to. It's slowly going down lower, and then it rips up higher. So, and we're in a discount now. I think we're going to find a beautiful rally to all-time highs, and we're so in for it. We're at 334 likes. Are y'all crazy? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, fellas. You guys are legends. So much low resistance liquidity run. Yeah, look at all these highs. When you see a lot of highs nested like this, it kind of tells you that it's going to rip up higher with speed. Low resistance liquidity run. You are number one. That's from Argentina here. Hey, what? Thank you, Nico. Hey, listen, blowing a funded is an opportunity to learn. Cherish it. Cherish it. We're going to find a beautiful entry, though. We're going to find a beauty. A beauty. Oh, I'm craving that tuna now. I shouldn't have talked about it. Bro, I'm still, no matter how skinny I get in my life, I'm still always going to be a big back. Would you say it's cut risk? Yeah, probably like not the highest, depending on the setup, you know? Why do I have to blow so many? I got 52,800, then still blew my count. Cass, what you need to understand is once you pass your account, your life doesn't get easier. You're going to have to go through the same process in your live account. You learning that experience, you need to detach from the act of passing your account. You need to just learn how to be consistent enough to compound a P&L. I'm gonna have a steak today. Anybody, type 1 if you still haven't taken a trade and you're very patient. I want to teach my son your mentality. My parents would always push me to do the classic get good grades. Same with me though. You just gotta, people's parents, like a lot of the time your parents are born in different generations. So you just gotta be delusional. That's it. Hey, look at all those ones. W. Look at all that discipline. Now type 2 if you were thinking and you would have, but because of me, because of the stream, you chose not to. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, I want to catch a video of that. Ready? I'm going to say it. Watch. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sell-off. Let's go. Super disciplined today. Chat, type 2. Ready? Start typing 2. Type 2 if you've been disciplined, avoiding take. What is happening? I'm getting this. Hold on. What is happening right now? No one type 2. What did Trump do? I mean, I'd love for it to sell off because like I would add more positions into my investment portfolio, but like what's happening? Look at that. Look how it touches sell side liquidity. Is that an MNQ thing? No, it's not. All right, we'll go back to it. Ready? Everybody spam 2 if I've helped you stay disciplined today. Everybody spam 2 if I've helped you stay disciplined today. Let's go. Look at that. Sheesh. Don't miss out on the AM streams, guys. No entries yet today. Nothing. No entries taken. Super disciplined today. All right. See if you can find your name on the on my Instagram story. I'll post that after stream. Patience. Look at that reaction. Look at that reaction right there, guys. That is just love. That is just love. I love it. I love that. I love that. We wait for a break of structure. We're in a long, guys. We're getting ready to long. Oh, I'm in love. Yeah, you got spread, Harmon. Walk away, lockout. You could be very emotional and you could do a lot of damage right now, so definitely walk away. How many subs are we at? Hey. Longs will be juicy now. Not yet. We need to see a break of a high or a disrespect. Yeah, ideally a break of a high. But longs are coming in play soon. Trump says highly unlikely he extends ceasefire with Iran. Wait, when does it expire? Today? Wait, does the ceasefire expire today, chat? Does it expire today? Wednesday, I think my option expires on Wednesday. I really hope it doesn't do that. Patience, guys. Wait for a break of these highs. Wait for a break of the highs, guys. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. Guys, do you think I should change up my setup? I was thinking of going get a warehouse or something. Wow, I look good today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's nothing, guys, there's nothing better than waking up on a diet and looking in the mirror and just being happy with what you're seeing. There's no better feeling. Wednesday evening? Yeah, right as my option expires, bro. Of course they wait for my option to expire. Damn, I lost 10K on that. Oh wait, it ends April 24th. Never mind. Let's go. Is it the 20th? Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Warehouse could be so tough if you stream with a car. Yeah, I'd have a whole car, a cigar lounge, everything. Happy 420. Yeah, he says that, Alon, a lot. See why we're not getting into a long yet, guys? You see why we're not getting into a long yet? No, it was my short option on NQ. This price action's driving me insane. Why? We're having a good time. We're chatting and we're letting it rally. Stop trying to force anything. One thing I also want to point out with you guys. Some traders sat through this entire session going like this. Trying to figure something out. We're here sitting back, enjoying our conversation, being like, we're waiting. We're waiting for what to happen. We don't need to try to figure something out. We know what's going to happen. If it happens, we'll catch it. Yeah, a golf simulator in that warehouse would be sick. I'm thinking on doing it. It's just hard to find a place near me. What is all do I smoke? I don't smoke any at all. I don't smoke at all. No smoking for me. Can you hear your music in the background? That's funny. Greetings from Bolivia. Ooh, you guys have nice cigars. Bolivia. Libya. Yeah, I smoke cigars. How many smoked cigars do you... I haven't smoked a cigar in 2 to 3 weeks. Bro, the idea of if this, then that saved me from so many accounts already. Let's go. W-mans. Who has the smoothest cigar? It's Cohiba Bejiques. Or Atabes, which are Costa Rican. Very smooth. Or I also like... H. Upman's. Patience, guys. We have no... I think the PM session is what's going to do it, though, guys. Like, I feel like the PM session would be better. I definitely feel like PM session would be better. By the way, guys, for the people who are watching, we will be streaming PM session here on YouTube at 1:15 p.m. Eastern time. 1:15 p.m. Eastern time here on YouTube. I also want to go eat, yeah. But we're about to get an entry, so I can't leave. We're about to get a nice entry. I can't leave. Nice reaction there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Guys, make sure you've joined my Discord, by the way. One second, chat. Patience, guys. Nothing yet. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but we need to be patient. How many likes are we on at the stream now? How many likes are we on at the stream now? Ooh. Almost 400. Wow. Y'all are crazy. I don't think we're getting along. Maybe PM. Let's wait a few more minutes. Let's wait until the 11:10 macro is over. After that, if we don't get anything, I'm going to come back PM session here on YouTube. I didn't watch the Arsenal game, no. Who won? And who did they play? Who did Arsenal play and who won? Man City. Let me guess. Man City won. Arsenal lost to City. Yeah. I didn't even need to know that. I already knew that. Arsenal is the equivalent to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So they're not a bad team, but they just never win. Patience, guys. Wait for a rally to the upside. We are slowing down. I do think we go take this low one last time before we push up. Let's wait for the 11:10 macro to finish. I still have dopamine addictions. Everybody does. Like TikTok is a dopamine addiction. Nothing yet, guys. We've been very patient. We've been very patient. I can't wait till Zahid takes back the compliment about shorts being invalid. Yeah, I've been to a Toronto basketball game. I know, Pathy. There we go. We wicked that low. Now we can see something here, chat. We've been very patient today. We've been very patient today, guys. Do I get money off people getting into your Discord? My free Discord? No. For the people that purchase my private models, yeah. Because it costs money. But to join my Discord, it's free. Oh, look at that rip. We're starting to get some volatility here. Starting to get some volatility, which is nice. But you can see we Start to invert the day now after we filled out the entire gap and we're starting to sell off. We could be super bearish, guys. I'm not going to lie with you guys. Like, I'm not going to anticipate bearishness until we have one bearish day in all-time high markets. That's protocol. You don't try to be bearish. But we filled out the gap and now we're starting to rally lower. We could really be attacking this low. We'll see. But it all depends. It all depends. We are now starting to, we now just took sell side. So I want to see some rally to the upside. Link in your Discord. It's in the description of this live stream. Click the Lions Den or go to my link tree and click the Lions Den Discord. Patience, fellas. If we don't get what we want, we walk away and we come back later. Yeah, it looks like it might continue to the downside. Looks like a clean power of 3, but we don't try to do that. We don't try to do that. I know it worked out today, guys, but we don't do that. We don't take power of 3 at all-time high markets at the top of it. All right? We are at the top of an all-time high. You don't do that. You only look for shorts later on, not at all-time high markets. Alrighties? Alrighty. Patience. Oh, it's playing music. It's playing a different song. Hold on. There we go. You guys need to learn that not every day is an opportunity for your model. And when you learn that and you start to accept that and you allow it to happen, it's great. I'm not going to be chasing into shorts here, guys. Can you see how high in the premium we are in? Brother, we were in a premium yesterday. We were in a premium the day before. We were in a premium the day before. We were in a premium the day before. We were in a premium the day before, but we still ripped up higher. That logic you're using makes absolutely zero sense. You try to predict a short here, 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 and here, you're losing. And here, you're losing. You don't try to predict a short just because we're at all-time highs. The market is made to go up. Remember that. The market goes up. You're not promised a reversal just because you're in a high premium. Ben, it's simple, really. Didn't you say that shorts weren't valid, Zahid? No, because it's a new week. That doesn't make any sense. Autoply. Look at here. Oh, we're in a premium. It's a new week. Boom. 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 Oh, we're in a premium. It's a new week. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't, the price is fractal. It moves the same on every time frame. Patience, guys. We are in a discount now, which is beautiful. We could soup that low, but guys, at the end of the day, you don't have to be right. You don't have to force an entry. Real profitability comes from your model, your system. The act of forcing yourself to try to be right all the time makes you lose. What for a discount? No FOMO whatsoever now. Now I don't have any FOMO. I did up here. Raheem. You won the ball back. Why is my music not playing? It's very quiet. Oh, it was muted. Just wait, guys. As much as you think it's an easy sell-off, it can easily reverse and Wiki out. One thing I've learned about trading for multiple years is anything can happen. Have I ever been arrested? No. Fellas, let's see. If it rips down lower, we're coming back for PM session. Great content across the country. Thanks, Benji. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate all the compliments, fellas. We might have to be back here 1:15 p.m. We are starting to push up higher now, though, so we got to be a little bit patient. We are starting to push up a little bit. There we go. Look at that reaction right there. Lovely. I usually get, it depends, you know. AM session is usually my best, but it really depends. Nice reaction there, but we need to understand we're in a 5-minute fair value gap. We need to see a little bit more bullishness than that. This is the last opportunity. If this doesn't work here, this rally up higher, then we are going to come back for PM session. We're still flat on the day, though. We're still flat on the day. Nice rally there. My previous mentor, the man that got me really interested in trading, used to say, it's not about being right, it's about making money. Yeah. I'm not taking that, guys. We're in a 5-minute fair value gap still. Don't fall for this. If you fall for this, that's like beginner level. That's beginner level bait, bro. That is bait. Look at that 5-minute. Don't you dare take that. Yeah, I don't know. I have to change it to 40% off. Sorry, brother. Zahid, I'm gonna wait for my setup. If you fall for this, you're definitely default NPC. Yeah, no. Like, it could probably work. Like, you never know, but that is not an entry right there, dude. Rookie manipulation move, facts. People saying don't fall for it already fell for it. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, put notifications on. I'm live streaming. I live stream every AM session, 9:20 AM Eastern time on YouTube, and every single PM session. Now I'm going to be doing PM today on YouTube as well. Nice reaction on that fair value gap on the lower one. We need to see a bigger expansion than this, though, guys. Way bigger expansion than this. Ben, is there something you need to tell us? Bruh. Answer to your chat? I do, bro. There's nothing yet, guys. We need to wait for an expansion. I want to entertain you guys. I want to chit chat yitty yat. But it's still respecting that 5 minute. And if it starts ripping lower and it breaks a new low, then we're going to get off and wait for PM session. And there's nothing wrong with waiting for PM session. How's my morning going? Good. Hey, what's up with that kid? We have no entry yet. We waited this entire morning and we have no trade. Been extremely, extremely patient today. Too late in the markets? No. There's been many 11 a.m. reversals. We might have to come back PM session though. We'll see. We still aren't giving us a reason to walk away yet though. It's still starting to reverse. Look at that turtle soup there on that 15 minute. Look at that low. Look at that 15 minute reaction. Consequent approaching to that wick too. Look. Look. Look at that. There's no reason to walk away just yet. There's still a little piece of me that we can still hold on. No reason to walk away just yet. Don't you walk. Patience pays. If that's today, PM session, tomorrow, whenever. Patience pays. No, Xavier. I feel like ICT's lurked into my stream many times, but only came and talked and said something once. I'll be back for PM session. Good luck on AM session. Thank you, Manny. Good discipline. We're starting to get a little bit of a rally here. That's beautiful. Nice rally. Beauty. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that rally right there. That's beautiful. Look at that. Remember, we're probably going to end up cutting risk today. We've already moved so much for the Monday. Let's see. No, not yet. We need a better displacement than that. No entry yet. No entry yet, guys. We need a better displacement. I know. Just got blue balled with an entry. I know, guys, but today's one of those days where you need to be extra cautious with the entries that you're taking. Extra cautious. It's one of those days, you know? Need to wait for a little bit more of a rally. Better displacement, more speed to the upside. It looks a little bit weak here. What I mean by that is I want to see it travel up a little bit higher. I just want to see a little bit more bullishness than what we have right now. We're in that fair value gap. Let's see if that would have worked. We would have been in a long right now. Now that's a reaction I like to see. Well, that's fine because we're rallying up higher now. Yeah, it's 40% off now, J-Dub. Sorry, brother. But we're in a 15-minute fair value gap. So I'm not worried about, I'm not chasing into that. Okay, remember, look at that. I know it's very tempting to get into a trade, but I saw my setup and chose to wait for extra confirmation because of this. I feel like PM session is probably going to deliver better probabilities anyways. We need to just make sure it's not ripping up now. Nice reaction, retest. I want to see it break that 15-minute. If it can break that 15-minute, we're cooking. If we can break that 15-minute, we are cooking. But it's testing it a lot right now, so we do have to be patient. There we go. Nice. Retesting it again. That's beautiful. Now I'm getting ready to long. But Ben, you should have long there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We go by probabilities, not by what we coulda, shoulda, or woulda done. It's still kind of rejecting off of it, so nothing yet. I've been waiting to buy my first eval, but every time I keep delaying because I'm kind of scared though. If you're scared, don't do it because you're going to have that emotion. But it's a canon event, brother. You probably are going to end up blowing it. And I'm not saying that because I think you're a bad trader. I'm saying that because every trader needs to get to the point where they stop feeling emotional about it. And to do that, you have to lose a lot. So just do it and learn. That's all I can say. Do it and learn the most you can. See how we're rejecting to push up higher in that 15-minute? One more higher high and we are perfectly set for an entry. By the way, guys, if you want to help support me, you can use code Ben on Lucid Trading, Apex Trader Funding. Whenever you're getting a challenge, a prop firm challenge on any firm, make sure to use code Ben. Yeah, and it's starting to retest the top of that 15-minute, which is pretty nice, but it is rejecting a little bit, which I don't like. That hourly looks very bullish now, though. It looks like a nice turtle soup, but it's rejecting a little bit, you know? It's making wicks. It's trading into this higher 1 minute fair value gap here in this mitigation block. So I don't know, chat. I'm not loving it. There's something about my discretionary trading model right now, that there's something about the Benjamin SMC discretionary mindset that's saying like, you see setups, but it's just not there. You know, it's not, you don't get that feeling of high probability, and it's not there for me right now. See? You have to, Deej, you have to reach out to them, or they'll reach out to you after you get a specific amount of viewers and followers. I'm gonna invest into some Tradeify accounts. I'll use that code Ben. Let's go, Riley. Tradeify is actually a really good firm. They've been going ham, and you know what? You can buy multiple accounts in one purchase. You don't have to do like back to back to back, which is such a dub. I don't know why other firms don't do that. See this reaction though? Do you see that? We saved ourselves from a lot of losses today. If we did not have the discipline and the data behind it, we would have lost here. We would have lost here. We would have lost, or not lost, but we would have chased into a long already. We would have been up already a little bit, but now we're flat, still waiting for that extra leg of confirmation. Let's see if we can break this. If we can break this 15 minute and disrespect it, then we're cooking for a long. If we can do that, we're cooking for a long. It's starting to retest the highs again, though. We could potentially be looking for a long here. That was a nice entry, though. Low key. Should have just got into that. Nothing yet, guys. It's still rejecting. We're close. We're really close for an entry, guys. We are really close, but it's still rejecting. Not yet. See how hard it's rejecting right now? We need to see a break out of this, and then we can look for a long. We're really close to getting an entry here, though. We are really close to getting an entry. But see, just like I'm not getting into it just yet. I'm not getting into it just yet. We're really disciplined today. If you guys want to learn about discipline, rewatch this stream and take notes. This was a very disciplined stream. We were locked in this stream, and I'm doing it while hungry. I'm starving my ass off right now. Patience. See, we're saving ourselves right now. Yeah, I don't like that reaction, guys. We're gonna be back for PM session 1:15 PM Eastern time here on YouTube. I know it's tempting. We want to get into a long. It's rejecting off that 5 minute. It looked like we'll be back. we'll finish in prayer, guys. But 1:15 p.m. Eastern time here on YouTube, I will be live again. Oh, wait. Every time I say this, it just starts ripping. Hold on. See? Bro. Nah. I'm bullish. We're in that 15-minute inversion. We're retesting midnight open. If we reject off midnight open, I'll get into a long here. Wow. I literally told people to leave. People left, and then I'm about to get into a long. I feel like an asshole. We're taking a trade off of midnight open here. Let's see if we can reject off of it. Let's see. We're not in it yet. We're not in the trade. Not at all. Not at all. That's hilarious. I'm not getting in it yet. What's up, Santana? It is at midnight open, and it just broke above midnight open, which is a good sign. It is a good sign, breaking above midnight open. What would be my TP? The top of the range that we have. It's where it's set right now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to reject lower now, guys. All right. Now we're coming back for PM session. Now we're going back for PM session. That is it, fellas. That is it. Super disciplined today. But I make sure, if we miss the entry, we miss the entry, okay? We're going to come back for PM and we're going to find a beautiful, beautiful trade. 1:15 p.m. Eastern time here on this YouTube page tonight or today. So in a couple hours, I will be live again, going for a better trade. We did not catch anything. A very rare time. Usually I catch a trade. Didn't catch anything today. Hopefully you guys stayed safe as well. No position is a position in trading. Other than that, fellas, let's finish in prayer and then jump off. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity, Lord. Please be with us, protect us, and forgive us our sins. Glory and praise be to your name. Remind us that everything happens for a reason, Lord, and please guide us down the right path and protect those around us and help us make the right decision. In Jesus Christ's holy, amazing name we pray. In Jesus Christ's holy, amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, fellas. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, PM session. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you use code Ben on all prop firms. If you want to help support me, hit that subscribe button and like button. And I'll see you guys later. And don't forget, guys, you can now access my private models, which are officially back out. Link in the description, in the link tree. They will be closing as well. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless you all. And peace. Good discipline today, seriously.